You got it. That was it. It's popping now. Look. All right, I think we have some audio now. Sorry, guys, about that. Ah, crap. Just connected me to that. Oh, that's why. My Bluetooth kicked in and took over, didn't it? All right. Hey, wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, so I think we're okay now. I've got headphones in. We're good. He's barely alive. I think we're set now, guys. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We got a Monday night. Typically after a tournament, a little faint. Okay, I can adjust volume. What? Which one? The master? They said it's low. Oh, Viduri, nice to check in. Frown, welcome back, everybody. Guys, we had a great time this weekend. Hopefully that's a little bit better. King wants the keyboard. Sorry, guys, I got the headphones in, so let me see. Let me wait till Richard finishes up here before I start spewing. But I think you guys are going to be good. Perfect. Good. All right. I haven't looked at it, Jack. We're gonna figure this one out. We'll figure it out. Kirk, Jason, guys, thanks for checking in. Jack, welcome back too, bud. I haven't seen you in a while. But so tournament this weekend, guys. I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed with how well that place handled us. Fantastic, man. They want us back too. Ooh, that's good, Ash. I'd love to hear it. But we had a great time. I gotta say, my feet and my knees feel so much better after this one, because being that it was almost in like a country or a clubhouse, the ground was awesome, a lot softer, not like on concrete floors everywhere. So I feel a lot more well rested. King had a rough one. He got up really early, and he got up really early. We went back to the golf course to help him pack up some stuff, and he was out cold in the back room somewhere. So he slept the whole way home. Came back here, slept. I grabbed some sushi, and now he's going right back to bed. But I'm up. I was just playing a warm-up game when we were getting started. And apparently what happened there with the audio was when I turned on my headset, it automatically connected and took over, but that channel wasn't assigned for what the audio we were using was. Now, guys, we had some people that had some great runs. Some expected, some not. I personally, Justin Clark, one of my favorite people in Golden Tee, little Kansas City boy, ended up running to 4th place. Now, I know from past experiences that guy is a world beater. We watched him, I believe it was Volcanoes Player of the Year tournament or the Texas tournament before Player of the Year, that he ran through. I might have the names wrong, but it's about this many. He ran through Haas, Kins, Stenmark, me, and Thor all in one day. And we were all like, and I got him after like beating the other 3, and I was like, oh, sweet. I was like, oh, sweet. Thanks, Justin, for doing all the legwork. And then he smoked me too. I think he shot a 2-better or 29 on Sequoia against me. I was like, what the fuck is this? But that's good for him. Dave Sandmeyer put on a show. We had Sam Crow, Nick Fernandez put on a show. So some great play out there. And this is the kind of reason why I think stout balls are good. Because we got to see, people got to experience what it's like going through a winner's bracket or through the main bracket and having some good times. And it makes the games more competitive. Other than that, I mean, yeah, we hole out more. It's easier. Oh, well, it's easier and more fun when it's easier. So that's good. Like you said, location, fantastic. Peg it, fantastic. I got to personally qualify with Jordan. What sucked was our machine crashed. Russ and I spent a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours working on it. We finally ended up rigging around it. We grabbed he had a new IO board, luckily, but that IO board wouldn't connect to Sprint. So Russ had his work vehicle with him and dropped 100 foot Ethernet cord from all the way upstairs and brought it down and back. Now, the heat gets me a bit after a while. So there were times in there that it was really hot, but it's to be expected. I'm guessing we're going to see the same thing. We're going to see the same thing in Nashville probably with the heat, is my guess. So you just got to get used to it and deal with it. Balls get slimy, balls get gritty. You got to learn how to play through it, and that's part of the tournament. Tournament turned out fine for me, man. I shot clean. Won the first. Went sudden death with JoJo. Guy, man's good. It's a coin flip, and he won the coin flip that time. Then I had Solomon Franco, who actually put up a good effort against me. His first main bracket, so proud of him too. We had a blast. We definitely did have a blast. Got to meet some other great cats. Billy and Christina. Love you guys. I knew I would, but it was awesome getting to meet you guys. We had a good time. The White Castles were great at night. Yeah, JoJo was on. I'd like to say that is the first match, invite or tournament match that I've ever lost against him too. So I was actually really happy to play him because I think I got him. Yeah, that's weird because I would have lost with a 30 in one of my matches against George. That's no good. Mike, we got a good game brewing here. So we'll see how that one turns out. But let me play this warm-up. We got to go through some invites. We're going to play a lot of those pines, but I need to hit a ball or two. So let's see how I do. I couldn't hold out at all. Billy, were you guys stuck in an airport somewhere, bud? And I can already feel the voice start going, so. Wow, that's a horrible shot. Whoops. See, this is why I'm warmed up. I'm not giving you guys entries for nothing. Oh, you're driving. Yeah, they played great. And apparently we're going to have a Texas thing down at the Vector Room coming up in July. So I should be down there for that. We'll see where it goes. Oh, God, Ivan. I had JoJo beat on 18. That ball, I have no idea how I didn't drop that. I just actually, on the drive back today, I was watching that a little bit. And I am absolutely flabbergasted that ball didn't go in to win on 18. But like I said, great times. Good play by everyone. It sure is exciting now. I'll say that much. It sure is. These matches are. There's no lay me down matches anymore, man. Like you get a little bit of you kind of hope your first round match if you qualify, like you're hoping for a good first round match. Now I got Van Hoosier, he's a long time player, but we had to battle through, man. And there were a lot of weird little missed putts that we all had, and I'm telling you right now, that's from the heat, the humidity, condensation, what have you, stuff that we were missing. It happens though, and it was happening to everybody, not just me and them. I don't remember what pick you asked for, Caesar. I hate to say it, I don't remember it at all. For me, the mobile tourney has to change. There has to be better development tools on the programming side, and this is the same. It's just not exciting to watch in the format that it is. No, they're great. Tony Johnson's, I mean, he's amazing. Jordan plays his ass off at that, but I don't like the format. I don't see it as enticing for me to watch. It's cool. It's a great skill game to play. Not really going to be my cup of tea. And really, there wasn't a lot of time to get upstairs to watch it. I was upstairs for maybe 5 minutes of the mobile final. But like I said, the game itself turned me off with how Worlds Qualifier was done. That did it for me. So I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm not going to hate on the game because it sure is fun. But I really don't need another golf game in my life, especially one that I can't really make money off of on a day-to-day basis. The other thing that was really hard for me too with the heat my chushing was all over the place. Luckily, I didn't need it much. Like I hold out one on Tropical against JoJo because I didn't chush. It was weird. I didn't think I would ever be doing that. But it's clear that we are going to have a lot more competitive events, and which makes Luna winning back to back more impressive. It's tough. He's just been nails lately. I would like to say if I played as many games as I did, or even somewhat close to what those guys are playing, it would be a little bit. I think it would be a lot more of the fine tuned, refined stuff. It's just percentages would go up for me. So after this game, I think I'm ready. I'll knock out some of the pines, and then we'll get to the event for this week. Now, unfortunately, too, the location kicked us out a bit earlier than I had planned, and I only got to get into the lead last night. I didn't get to throw up a bunch of commercial games to go way into the lead, and Lance Harrison Putzel passed me on commercial. So I got first on home edition event and third on commercial. I'm a little upset. I wanted them all, but it's okay. I had more fun at the tournament. I honestly thought the mobile, oh, that's a good ball. There we go. I honestly thought the commercial guys would be putting up better scores. But I guess the prize isn't, the value isn't really there because it ended up taking me what, 20 games maybe total on commercial, and most of them at that I played on location were set at $5 a piece. So with that, I mean, I put in 100 to win 220. That's not really a value play. Now, how many of you guys have already played the new one? Oh. And I am going to tell you, I'm not going deep. I'm not going late tonight, guys. King looks miserable. I'm feeling tired. I'd like to get some relaxation couch time for me. Really? See, I think Tropical's pretty damn fun, but it does get old pretty quick. All right, let's take a look. I mean, but you're absolutely, Mike, I can't disagree. I mean, they almost need to weight it top heavy pretty heavy. I'm actually, from what I'm hearing, a 3-driver bag is imperative, which is good. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, so the heat was so bad that the glove that Jordan uses too was just sweating all over it. It was, and he probably felt pretty bad about it. But Jordan, there's nothing to do with you. That heat, it got hot. I mean, what are we gonna do? It got hot. But luckily, Jaeger has gloves that he likes that doesn't seem to do it. So I shipped Jordan one of those in the mail. Make sure that he's ready for Nashville, right? Let me play a game of this just as a contest, real quick, just so it's not unfair that I jump in and get my ass beat. Well, we're gonna take a look. All right, we're gonna randomize. Sorry, I'm not playing from the blacks. It doesn't really make sense. Now it didn't adjust my. Oh, it did adjust my distance. Okay, we're gonna play the 3-driver bag. Huh? So the black tee box, this is drivable. The other one's not. Yeah, but we're gonna get different boxes now though, which sucks. All right, I'm going to try this right away. We're going to do this right away. We're going to go arrows the first game. Well, good job, Jason. Okay, that's interesting to have the slopes off the hole. From what I'm hearing, that we're looking for distance on a lot of shots, but you need spin on some others. Okay, so this one's going to kill it. I don't see how Stouts could have made that there, Jason. I would have had to cut it. I've never needed 3 wedges or 2 wedges. I just don't need it. Okay, so this is going to cost me for this hole sometimes. But Jason, you're missing the point. I randomized tee boxes. We're not going to have the same look. Yeah, I see this already. I got to remember my stout distances now. Okay, so that has a break on it. Well, that's a little weird. I might get a shush on this hole. Or I might catch a branch. That's good. That was just me missing the line with the stout. I mean, with the arrow. And guys, this is already reminding me a lot of the PGA courses. The feel of it feels a lot like that. Whoa. So if we put it up 200, we got 300 in, but is there a driver over those trees? No. Guys, this is just getting the feel of it. I don't remember this course at all. I don't think I ever played it back in the day. But invites are the real test. I don't trust anything about. You hit 9 wood over those trees for what second? For the second shot or the first? I don't think I want to play arrows yet on this, but we'll see. What do we got? All right, we can just nut this. Oh, I'm not playing. I got to remember, no stouts. Okay, got it. Art, nothing yet. I tried stouts to start, and I might not do that. I mean, I tried arrows to start. So far, though, I don't see any real issues with you. Oh, God. Fucking. This is why I needed a warm-up game, guys. I'm still fighting through the after effects of tournament day. Those thumbs just didn't work. They went, I felt all that. I felt a little special. This is good so far, though. This looks fun. It's kind of challenging. We'll see if it stays challenging. That was a real useful shot to have for these. I remember this part 3, though, for some reason. All right, now I'm going to regret not having a 4-iron, I think, in the 3-driver bag. Wow, that's a big break, too. I'm on arrows right now. This is the first game I've touched. Putting seems like it might be a premium here. We're going to get a bit. Yeah, summon out of you. I like that hole. That's kind of a fun hole. All right, what is 17 like? Yeah, this might end up being the hardest part 3 we've ever had. by the ghost of... That's going to be fun. That's freaking awesome. A par 3 like that. And this is going to be a problem now because arrows suck for this kind of shot. Dude, your good friends are two of the best in the world, dude. All right, I can deal with the 21. All right, I'm going to play one more game on it, but I'm going to play it with stouts. I don't need the 3-driver bag. I don't think I need the 8.5 at all. We're really looking for carry distance, and the carry distance... Actually, let's just do a quick test on this. Just a real quick test. Let's try to judge how far the 8.5 carries longer than... What's a good course? I just want to play one game, and let's see how far the ball carries more with the 8.5 driver before the 9.5. I haven't looked. All I care about right now is I'm just going to put on stouts so we got a good read for everybody. So we're going to just hit a perfectly straight shot and try to get it to the same spot. All right, we're going dead straight here. 142, dead straight. 359 is where it landed, okay? I hate it. All right, so we got that. We're going to change clubs. That's fine. Select balls. Stouts. Are we on the driver? We are. All right, so we're going to high tee it. No, I'm just caring about straight distance here. So I just want to see how far it goes. 358 with the 10.5. It's almost the same, guys. So but you notice how much less the wind played the 8.5 versus the other one? I think I'm going to play a 9.5, 10.5 bag and not a 8.5. Considering the difference is negligible, which makes me wonder why the 8.5 I carry because I can low it and skip some things. Other than that, I don't need it. What's your point? Okay, cool. It's what I do. It's just what I do, Corey. You know that. All right, so we just saw the distance that ball lands isn't much different. Let's go golf. I'm going to just do 18 holes this time. So what, Corey? It's habit. I know, Corey. It's habit. It's just how I swing. That's it. That's it. All right, so we got that. So the 8.5, 9.5 really won't make much of a difference. Let's go here. I got my 2020 bags that I'll take a look at. G-wedge, perfect. Okay, good. I think it's going to be worse for me to lose I think it's worse to lose. Yeah, I'm going stouts. Trust me, Art. I'm being patient. I'm taking looks at all of this. I don't like anything about this. I don't think you could consider this really drivable. Even arrows wouldn't get me that. So the arrow experiment, wrong, bad idea. No wind is much more important than anything else. I'm sorry, because when you get 16 win on 18, that shot's damn near impossible with arrows going cross. I mean, is this possible? Sure. Maybe, yes. How to get it to hang out that far with the bench in the way, too. That's fun. And that bench is not a normal person-sized bench. That's for giants. So undercutting that gives you plenty of distance. And I almost would rather have the... Actually, those trees in front of this green make this shot a lot easier, guys. No, but we can hit that goddamn... We can hit that thing. That... Thank you. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Killtop, thanks, too, for chiming in. Ants, haven't seen you in a bit. All right, so we got a good one brewing here. That's my man. You know it. Normally, I'm expecting to hit a bench or something when you come in. That's going to be a nice holdout look, a lot, I'm guessing. All right, it doesn't really doesn't look like it's going to matter if you're in the bunkers here. And in fact, those bunkers might be a great spot to burn a ball at the cup on this hole. 13th through 16th. Won my first. Lost to JoJo in sudden death with 29-29 on Tropical. Won by third against Solomon. I think I put up a 29 with 110 on him or something like that on Baja. And then George put one on me. And George played great. Shit, you can't get mad when people play well. It does suck when you think you're running bad, but hey, it happened, man. It is painful, though, where you watch people like the match next to you goes into sudden death at 19 under to 19 under, and you're in sudden death at 29 to 29. You feel a little bit like you kind of, whose Cheerios did you piss in this morning? Hey, Gino, you got home safe. I know you're the first one in and last one to leave. Gavin flew back to South Carolina. Richard King is upstairs sleeping. I walked up, delivered him water, delivered him sushi, and now he's sleeping. He came down for a minute. Well, but that's the thing. That's the thing that we just looked at, Art. The major benefit for the 8.5. Yeah, Jack, I don't disagree with that at all. That is very frustrating. It makes for great match play courses, bad for handicaps. Bad for handicap games. Yeah, he was. He absolutely was. But changing par makes this, it does. I don't like the changing par. That's going to be, but you're going to see that. I'm going to disagree with you on that, Eric. I like it. Oh. Well, two better, but one wasn't drivable. So, God, I wish I had arrows right now. I don't think this is clearing those trees. And if I hit them, I'm in trouble, aren't I? I need an outwind. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting it. I'm not wasting 2 strokes here when I could hold this one out. Now I can't, though. That's bad. That's a really bad spot to put it. Wait, did that hit a tree? Weird. It didn't. But it certainly looked like it did. Dude, these par... Oh, this is a par 4? Oh, that changes this for me. Hmm. Yeah, for me, it's more important to have no wind on a shot like this than to have the extra distance of a streak. All right, what do we got? Another easy par 5. I like the tight, guys. This is, I hate to tell you, but this feels a lot like how the PGA courses feel. It's very similar. And it would make sense, too, if you think about it. You think they designed Golden Tee right away to be more real golf-esque before it got real fantasy-like? Oh, that's a horrible shot. Let's blow it right here. Oof. That's a little off here. Okay, that got more spin than normal rough, it seemed, too. Oh, dude. Probably fuck Adam Sandler, marry AJ Brzezinski, and kill Ryan Braun. All right, so 27 isn't bad, right? You guys are saying, guys, par on this could be 30 though. No, par could probably only go up to 28, maybe 29. But that's tough. Okay, this is tough. I don't like that the course par is going to be dramatically lower than the other courses. I gotta feel this is a feel to me like a lot like the Coral Ridge, which would make sense. All right, let me knock out. Let's go through. I got invites. Let me see if I got any left to accept. All right, there's another one. Hey, Mike. Mike, if you're on here, I sent you. I responded. Yeah, I think it's a better course than Castle, though. It's just going to be so hard to judge a great round on it because of how bad the setups can be different. Let me make sure I got all these invites accepted. It's taken me a minute. Sean, thanks for joining in on it. Let's see what we got. We'll start playing invites on this. This isn't too bad, though. I would wake King up and we could look at the telestrator a little bit, but let me get more familiar with it before I go telestrating, and then I'll get a video up this week for tropical and for I'll get oh there we go. I'm the worldwide record holder. Sweet. But I'll get a video up for tropical and for this once I get a little bit more familiar with this. Hey, Butch. Okay, that's what the 9.5 into a win. That's drivable with that. I don't think this is pushing it. All right, let's just play to chush in here. Chipping seems like it's going to be a premium. Yeah, this one you're just going to mash at it, dude. All right, so 6 through 3, all of these have been drivable, we'll say. No, there doesn't seem to be many thumb shots at all, guys. It's gorgeous, though. It looks good. Yeah, this is that always always irks me when it's those kind of things. Oh. So if I'm looking at this hole, I'm thinking on some setups, I'm going to put this in the rough or the sand on purpose just to get like a laser beam line out of the sand. But if the pin's in the front, you want to make this, you can't do that. So you said you hit a high 6 right over this? I don't think it's necessary right now, but it's good to know that it's available. All right, so the down 9, if I thumb this 5, I'll be on the green, but I won't have a chance of making it. But if I overpower this, I have a chance of getting this in. No, I didn't need to overpower that much. That ball did not come back hardly at all. All right, so it looked like to the far left, too, that's all first cut. So you could actually play this shot over there more than what I did. Let's see. Same thing. This is nothing challenging. Line it up for a good thumb shot in and hold this ball out. That's really it. Hmm. Another hole out look. Here we go. This is it. Sallied it. It's so weird. The balls at the tournament, man, thumb shots they'd go forever. I was having trouble going under 85. I don't see a way this is getting on without arrows today. Do we think the high T 9.5 clears this first set of trees? That's what we need to know. And that's close, right? Fuck it. Okay. I got a real strong feeling we're going to want another lower iron in here. So you got to be careful, but it looked like the backspin high T 9.5 cleared that no problem. Hmm. That approach shot might be a little. I mean, that tee shot might be a little trickier than leads on to believe, man. Because if you overcut that trying to get this up closer, you're in trouble. Just across the bar, I can feel it, guys. The voice is starting to fall off. It's falling away. Months ago. Do I even need to do what I've been doing here on this approach? I think that's more risk than it's worth. Let's try this. Yeah, no, well, sometimes it might be necessary, but not every time. Mm. All that you've got. Ah, all right. I didn't have any holdouts there, guys. Par's up to 29 on this course. Is there anything else that we could have missed? I think this might get to par of 30. I don't know why I tried to chush that. I should have just chipped it. I would have made that chip most likely. All right, so yeah, par is definitely up to 29. I missed 18 and we shot a 28. No betters, no nothing. So we know we can get to 29 par. All right, this is Mike Johnston, I believe. This is gonna be a pain. I don't like when there's hole one that is sometimes drivable. That always drove me crazy. Good one, Tone. But let's be honest. The shots that I hit are not all. I mean, shit. That was. I felt like I hit some really damn good shots. I mean, is this a chush? I don't know if it's gonna bounce straight. I doubt it. It kind of plugged. Brand new course came out today. Motherfuck! Hi, Mark. All right, so this game I'm 3 through 3 and I'm 1 off. And the last game I was 6 through 3 and I'm par. I miss you too, man. We'll see you in Carolina, right? All right, good man. Okay, this is ugly as hell, guys. This really can be an ugly course. It really can. I'm going to try something here. This might get Mike Johnson's entry. Okay, an 86. Ew, 40. Hmm. Well, I'm going in order of who sent the invites in first, Puff. And whoever beats me will get the entry. Who the first one that I lose an invite to gets it. So we might not know who it is right now. Hey, Andrew, my man. You're still in for, you better still be in for Nashville because your entry's paid. Okay, that's one that, wow, I got lucky there, but you're going to want to high tea that no matter what. That was stupid. Oh, absolutely be in play. Yes, sir. Oh, it was rough. It was fun. Great setup. I love the venue better than any bar. It was nice to be on soft flooring rather than hard flooring everywhere. God, it was great Golden Tee to watch. There were some great games. All right, so what I saw here is if you go in front of the bunker, you get a straighter shot in. So we're gonna play this at the bunker and go long. Yeah, look, you can get a straight line in pretty much every time that way. It could be. Yeah, it was a good time. Luna played his ass off. JoJo played his ass off. And George, Jesus, I expect typically when I watch George, the reason why I think I end up taking money from him most of the time. Yeah, absolutely, Stouts one. Come on, that's without a doubt. But I don't necessarily think it had to be Stouts that would have won. But George typically makes mistakes, right? He'll do something stupid during a round. He was a lot like me as a youth. But George played some really crisp, clean Golden Tee. Was sick. Yeah, he holed out 3 times against me. Yep, GVK. Yeah, I guess. What's the term sober mean these days? Who knows? All right, so the key here, always got to backspin this. God, if that clips those trees, this is dead, isn't it? Oh. You know, you can hit a high 9.5 too. Fine. Didn't win, so but he didn't win. He did okay. I mean, really, the only one who had probably, I mean, out of the top guys that had a bad day, Haas went 0-2. Nah, that's fine. Like I said, GVK plays quite a bit like me in those regards, and that's how we play, man. We don't. We want to take our minds out of it because we know our minds tend to fuck us a bit. We know how to play the game. We've got all the shots in our bag. If we sit and think about it and second guess ourselves, that's when we make mistakes. So I actually would rather have somebody not think about it. But yeah, sometimes it does bite you in the ass. But if I overthink shots, I'm way worse. God damn it. Got a fly in here. All right, so one thing I'm seeing here that's different than most, look at how big the first cut is off the fairway. So you got a lot more lanes to go down than what you think. Well, dude, on hole 2 of Tropical, I stuck it to 20 feet, and he did not hit a very good ball and was way off, and he didn't even look at it. Just went up and hammered he hammered a 8-iron chip that I would never have played an 8-iron on, and nutted it. Hey, Gary, how you doing, sir? All right, so an outwind here, we know the 10.5 is going to land over 351. Now, it is a little above the green. That's awful close. I'm going to go with the 10.5 here. What's the worst that happens with the wind blowing left to right? It looks like that wall will kick me back to the right then. So this should be dry no matter what. And I'm always going to backspin a shot like this for the extra height. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you again, buddy. You guys get back okay. All right, I think a 25 on that setup is pretty damn good. I don't think that one's losing. I think that's a win, even though I parred 2. That's bad. It is kind of fun that there's 4 eagle holes in a row. So King slept the entire way home. We carried bags out of the car, and he made it right upstairs and fell face first into a bed. I delivered some waters to him, and then delivered some sushi to him. Had to get him down here to get some stuff out that he took to the tournament. But he's sleeping safe and sound, snuggled up. I think my dogs are licking him, so he's fine. I'm saying that that's not there either. I'm not going for it. I think though we've seen we don't really need the 8.5 driver here. So it's going to be more important to have an extra low iron. Go with 1 wedge, low iron. I got a 4. I might be changing out my 4 for a 3 possibly, and then play the 2 drivers. I think this is a pretty good safe play. Now, let's just go here and hit a full in. And this time we're going to just chip it. Got a new girlfriend. Have a good night, Kirk. I'm not going to go very late either, guys. I think I'm allowed to do that sometimes. But who knows? Maybe I'll be on all night. Fuck it. We got an event to look at here too. All right, so in a 3-game span, we went to 6 being par. Technically, I would say that 4 is par here. I don't know, Mike. I'm not sure. Okay, I tried something here and I don't like it. We're always going to try to go up to the next fairway. I mean, if you're really looking at it financially, it's not financially viable to go to tournaments if you're a banger. It really isn't. Because, I mean, I made more in the Calcutta off of one player than what third place pays. So, I mean, it's not a big boon. So, I wonder if that would have something to do with it for him. Who knows? I like the people more. I could care less how much I win at a tournament. It's nice to come home with a wad of cash, but it's not the most important thing. More important for you guys to start coming out and having a good time and enjoying the game a bit. And I think that's a lot of the reason why you don't always see the top guys going out, just hanging out until close every night, partying with everybody. Because honestly, if you're not at 100% performance levels, look at, I mean, shoot, I started hitting the wall at the end of this weekend. In my match against George, dude, I basically was about to tap out. I was like, I'm beat. I am beat. But I also had a week coming in that we kind of killed ourselves. And then I won the doubles with Clark Gold, man. Clark, if you're here, man, Clark Gold won an entry from word of mouth to the tournament. And then we drew each other in the doubles. And man, that man carried, he played his ass off. Well done, Clark. It's not an O thing, guys. Worlds is a. I'm not in the impression that they owe us anything for Worlds. All right. Do I think it's stupid if they don't have it? Yes. You don't give any growth to the game if you don't have a legitimate competition at the end to determine the best people at it. Okay. So I'm all for World Championships, but IT needs to make it worth them too. And right now we don't have machines to bring. You're not going to hold a World Championships on their old cabinet when they have a new one ready to go. It's a free advertising. You're not wasting that dime on that. So I have a feeling the next Worlds, well, it may take a little bit longer. I have a feeling the prize pool will be exceptional. And I also feel like we're going to have a lot of people involved. Like, I know that the people that have already qualified, so the 45 of us that qualified for 2020 World Championships are already in, right? We already are in. So they will give us a bit more. So I have a feeling they just started over. So you have the 80 some that make it plus the 40 some. So we're sitting in the 125 range. So really, anybody who's got a chance of winning will make it if they want to go. So if you want to go to Worlds, you can get in this year, I bet. I don't think. I mean, yeah, we say Worlds is for the players. No, Worlds is an advertising and marketing dream for them. It's not that simple. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do you say? Get in the hole, ball. Trickle. Damn it. And so far there is zero need for a 10 and a 9.5, an 8.5 driver. It's really not. And it's actually not a bad chunk of change for most players. Well, once again, yeah, that money would be nice. I'm more concerned with the exposure that it's going to give us. Plus, I got a feeling with PGA being involved, watch for some shit that happens. This is all me guessing, but if I know Adam Kramer, I know he's looking for cross marketing opportunities on these kind of things. And a cross marketing opportunity with the PGA would be you get some real players in there. You get them promoting on social medias. Yada yada yada. Next thing you know, we got 100,000 viewers instead of 10,000 people that watch it. Crazy, right? And then word of mouth. They want to come and hang out with mouth on word of mouth, right? We got everything then. It's that simple. Then as we start getting into getting it overseas again, guys, I think we're looking at the dawn of the best time in the history of Golden Tee coming. I mean, maybe I'm overly optimistic, but I really feel it. I really see it. All right, if you've noticed, I've decided I'm going right almost every time on this. I want to cut it in to fight that break rather than have it ride the break way down. And all your edges of perfect imperfections. But I'm also of the impression too that as much as I love Stenmark, this is nothing against him. I rooted my ass off for Decker in that finals. A more unknown player gets more other people involved. Like if we watch the same person win, yeah, it looks great historically, but you don't think you can compete then. I just have to tell you. Guys, I don't think this course hasn't been. I mean, there's definitely some shots that are difficult, but my God, I don't think it's as bad as people are thinking. Yeah, they did. But I'm not worried about that. They've been kicking tires for a while, guys. I don't think guys, I don't really think we have nothing to worry about. If you're worried about Worlds, don't be Brian Bernhardt, all right? Just enjoy it. Just wait, get ready to enjoy it. That's all there is to it. It's happening. It doesn't really matter when it does, it will happen. You so lucky, Josh. Ah, I thought I nutted that. Now, for those of you who are not comfortable, a lot of your drops are problematic for just having a G wedge. They're a little bit problematic for that. I got greedy on that shot on 18 there, though. Ah, shit. I have to play this, guys. I can't DNF it. This is a content. I didn't mean to start this. I apologize. Well, Jordan You got to set your. You haven't been playing at a competitive level very long at all, buddy. Go to Worlds for the experience. If you can qualify, make it. I won't change for my G Wedge. I think that what I'm doing thus far with the club set that I'm playing right now, I think I'm handling the course pretty well. So I'm not changing much from there. A lot of you might have a better chance with that super spin G wedge might work for you. I don't use super spin on anything because I'm too good at chipping out of obstacles with what I'm using. In her. All right, I was trying to sing Drops of Jupiter and I can't hit that high note right now. You guys are lucky. And talks like rain reminds me that there's room to change. Jack, I did that once and it started a whole bunch of problems. It's talks like June. I mean, we don't want that to happen again, do we, Jack? Hey, it's a ball bag any way you look at it. All right, so this is the bag I got. Oh, it doesn't let me pull it up. Let me see if I got it programmed here as a hotkey. No, it's not set up. Yeah, I'll pull it up at the end of this game. I mean, I'll pull it up before we get to the next game. Did that just hit some? Oh, I changed clubs twice. Whoops. Baby, don't look at me. Here's plain on Jane. No, just too afraid to die. I'll get you a picture. I'll get it up here in a minute. No, I think I might have done it. I think it might have been me. I feel like my thumb was near that. But I got the bag program. Actually, this one might. Oh, you know what? This bag isn't even programmed on here yet. I'll tell you what. If we're expecting heat like in St. Louis, I might have to skip it. I'm not a big fan of heat, but I guess I mean I don't want to skip any. I need my wife to turn into a sugar mama is what needs to happen. Jason, we'll talk about it, buddy. One without a permanent scar. Looking for yourself out. Dude, I'm telling you right now, every bar, the worst one that kept the worst heat that I've been at a tournament that actually was able to keep up with it was we were at an Indie Open that was a Jason Kendrick tournament. It was like 105 outside, and it was tolerable inside. And they had a band too. No, I didn't. Woo! I'm kind of curious who I'm playing on this. So right before I left, I had to play the match before this match, and so I ended up shooting it. I missed my shush on one. I missed a putt in there and shot a 32 on Tropical. And Gavin's standing behind me. I'm like, should I kind of want to lag this putt and not go over the edge. And I was like, you know what? I'll lag it, but try to make it. I lagged it. It went in. And I looked. Yeah, Will and I had tied at 32, and I won by points on Tropical. So I was kind of happy I didn't lag it. That's a hell of a hole to get a hole-in-one on. It's a challenging one. We all know that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so that was at one of my good friends' bars. It didn't go. It went out during the tournament, right? We were at that was at the House Pub in St. Charles. Dude, me and him were all drunk on the roof, trying to thaw out the AC. He ended up needing to replace them after that. Well, let's not talk about hole 18 on Tropical. I thought I had JoJo beat, and it stopped to 12 inches. Coming back down. I thought I had him beat with the ace on 18. Oh, in Noblesville it did. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, that's my shopping cart video one, isn't it, Gino? Wait a minute. How did I just get points on this? Ah, it went to 80. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we're going back in time, man. Wow, I must have been just really drunk that week. That was also the only cut I ever missed up until like 2013. And Stephen Esmont beat me in the purple bracket right away. And that was also where we saw Fat Andy win a $500 cash prize for shooting a 300 on Silver Strike and beating me out of money, her usual. I think I put up like a 292, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna win the money." And Haas shoots a 293. I mean, shoots a 300. Fuck him. But I did get some sweet Indy 500 tickets, so that's good. Oh no! Wait! That wasn't live. That's earlier than 2007, dude. That was on. That was not. Wasn't that 2005? Maybe 4. All right, back to Pine. Yes. All right, here we go. Let me see who else we got left. All right, for some reason, I cannot have the app will not connect to let me accept. Okay. All right, invites. Let's see if we can get these to go up. All right, who do we got right now? Do we have any left? There we go, Puff. Who else do we have? Guys, I'm not going to accept anything but these pines because I don't think I'm going to make it much longer. I want to get these done. Hopefully give one of you guys a free entry. No, it just ends up being, it's almost bad luck. And really, that wasn't Kendrick's biggest tournament, dude. That biggest tournament he had was the PCC. That's when there's not, it wasn't really, it's just a faux pas, right? Like, it's just one of those things. You don't want to, you don't want to anger the Golden Tee gods, right? I know everybody that's ever hit one against me during a tournament ended up shitting the bed something fierce the rest of the way. Well, and they're not, maybe not shitting the bed, but they always lost whenever they've hit one. I did it at the Painter Gyms thing, but that was because it was a big one and it was just a whole, we saw the setup, it was easy. I'm almost trying to hit the tree on that shot. Why am I not able to chush all of a sudden? Huh. Oh, yeah, absolutely have. Is it drunk or sober for me? Hungover is when I can't play well. Okay, when you get down to holes 17 and 18 and you need them both to win, then you got to do everything. You know you need it, you might as well, right? Yeah, for me, the drinking doesn't, I mean, being fucked up doesn't really bother me. I can play okay drunk. The next day is when I can't play. And it's a simple thing. I'm old. I am not in the best shape of my life. And dehydration destroys you. And when I go tie one on, I tie one on. And I can't rehydrate quick enough. Uh, no. We went back. Gavin ordered a White Castle party pack. And then we went to the pool and sat in the hot tub, and Gavin was doing backflips, and I was doing cannonballs. Oh, yeah, I think it's because I needed him at the end of that. But no, that wasn't, it was, did I do that in a match? I don't think that was in a match. I don't know, but that Hassan, me and that Andy Hassan and I match where we went, I hold out, he hold out, I hold out, he hold out, then I hold out again. It was kind of ridiculous. And it ain't, that wasn't some bitch ass course either. That was Rhineland. And the holes that we were holding out were kind of ridiculous. I got Gino. We got home. We left at about 11 today. I got back here at about 3:30-ish, maybe. Stopped. Yeah, I was. But once again, okay, so there's a perfect point. That day, I ran out of gas so bad because I was so hungover. Dude, so bad. See you later, Jack. I'll try my best. I mean, chances are I always say I'm iffy, and then I go to every one of them. I got to see my boy Andrew Wilson, though. That's a key. Yeah, that tournament was it was best of 5 on the winner. Oh no, I'm not iffy on. No, I'm in on Columbia. I mean, I'm not missing out on you and the Muse brothers, man. And don't forget my East Coast contingent, the McDaniels. I'm not going to say every name, but Derek, the McDaniels, all of them. I love them. I feel like I'm an East Coaster in my own head. I should be an East Coaster, you think, right? Excuse me. I knew Marc would chime in. All right, let's see if we can get this there. I mean, it should. We've only got 3.5. This should be close. All right, that's okay. Shit. I guess you can't go pin hunting on that shot a lot. Oh. Do they? Now, have we looked at the event yet this week? Guys, I like a lot of these holes, though. Shots like that, I love. That's a fun hole. Oh, they are. All right, so Gino, you had a better view of the mobile world stuff. I mean, the mobile tournament stuff. How did that go for you up there? What the fuck am I doing? I'm giving Puff the first win, I think. Love to. Okay, this is possibly one of the hardest setups I've seen on a par 3 in my entire life. Okay, that's bullshit. That high 5-iron did not hit that tree. I'm sorry. There's no way it could have hit the underneath of that tree. That was Invisaleaves. I wish I saw it better. That's horseshit. If we're gonna have the hole like that and there's Invisaleaves, they gotta clean that shit up right away. That's junk. And if that gets if they release crap out with that kind of action on it, that's just shit. cool asshole and you're going to ruin it. That just drives me nuts, though. I mean, did we not properly test things? Are we already just going to give up on it? That drives me nuts, though. We've had all this time to fucking get ready for a release, and we're going to have trees that aren't really there on the hard holes. That fucking stupid. And this is where I will pan IT, because I think their testing is atrocious. We've seen how bad some of the things happen, right? And if that's gonna matter, if we're gonna need to remember that there's an Invisitree there, fuck that. That's stupid. All right. Do I have any more? Let's look and see. Yep, we got one more. Here we go. So right now, I think the only one that could have beaten me was Puff. All right, we want the extra height here, so I'm going to backspin this. So that's pushing it, huh? Okay, we're in trouble with that shot. Oh, Scott, I know, man. I lived in Maryland as a child, but I mean, but Gino, along that same point, I think I think they need. But wow, this is short. But to go along with that, a mode needs to be created where you can actually do head to head, like shot after shot. It's not doesn't feel real golfy the way that. Did you guys go shot by shot, or did you go hole by hole? All right, I want to hit this, and I think this is going to hit an Invisitree. No, it didn't. Good. Oh God, this hole's a pain in the ass. All right, I'm going to try this again. I got to figure out a better way to play that. If you don't get that to turn enough, that's trouble. Wow, this thing's gone from good to bad. Okay, yeah, that's got to... That's the other part of the game I don't like. Mm-hmm. So the event... Okay, so that's a little bit... I just don't know how good of a live stream that could be with that being the case. Because it's really fun to watch those that they've edited and chopped back together, getting rid of all the extra crap. That's fun to me. I enjoyed watching that. Would I watch for an hour? Somebody pulled back 70 times? No, I don't think I could do it. But different strokes for different folks, right? Scott, I got up to 29 as being par. I think max is 29, and I think it can go as low as 24. I hate to say it, there might be that par 3 17th might actually not be there on a setup or two, to be quite frank with you. God damn, my chipping is off. My short game's a little trash right now. Okay, that's interesting. But how do you know what your opponent shot then, though? Bye, Mark. We'll see you soon. Talk soon. Bad pin. I think I lays myself to breath. Yeah, I was fucking with this thing going, and actually this one I might have to do it. Where that pin is, this doesn't make that, where that is, I don't think I can get that around. All right, one tree. Got to make sure I'm 2 club lengths above. This should be fine. No, it's... Wow, those trees are super thick. So that doesn't work from there. Don't try it. If that's what you're doing, that makes it not... It's not a streaming thing. You stream competition, not individual games. It's fine. But I can't say that's something to stream then. I mean, why even do the Worlds live then if that's how it's going to be? You might as well just play online. All right, so those invites are done. We got to see who won and who did what. I'm going to go to events. Let's see what the events looks like for once. And then we'll have this in the bag. And then I'm going to go upstairs and pound some more sushi, play a little MLB. I don't know. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to put the 3-driver bag in for this. Adam, I got to look through. I think we're about a third of the way, maybe. I haven't gotten a chance. I haven't sat down and broke anything down. I'll do it tonight after, or I just announced it right away just because we had the machine, but with Gavin and Richard here, we drank a bit. I'm not going to lie. There's more drinking than working. So I would just be guessing. But I don't know. It might be a 6th. It might be the 3rd. I don't know. I got to look. Let's see, though, if the 3-driver bag is going to pay off. Oh, friendly look. Very poor shot. Whoops. All right. Dude, these are good holes. This is a fun event, I think, guys. Par's not changing, at least so far, so that's good. Life's a garden, dig it. Why don't you go over there and practice falling down? I'll be there in a minute to help. On that hole, guys, use the 10.5 most of the time. Or a 3-wood if you need to, but the other drivers are... That's part of the reason that hole was hard back when it was prize play. Because it was hard to get not to have it bounce sideways and go into the snow. 10.5 gets over the lips that you're worried about. I didn't normally play this way ever, but we're going to do it right now. Bad aim. Yeah, so far this event's pretty straightforward, but it's not the easiest. No part changing holes, and that was one thing I told Kevin right out. Stop event switch holes that make the par change per game makes it feel like you guys are trying to money grab and wait for, so that you kind of have to DNF in order to win. So I got a feeling there's not going to be any, but we'll see. Super moist, Rodney, how are you? All right, this whole changes par. Thanks, Kevin. Who knows? Fuck yeah. We don't know, Gino. Someday, hopefully never. I love having him here. It's like having a gigantic big baby. I think maybe that will stop Jill from baby fever for a couple months. Who knows? Just like Jill, what if our kid turned out like this? And then she's like, no, we don't want kids. God damn it, there's a fly. Yeah, Rodney, that was not what I didn't expect to get an eagle on. God damn it. I like this hole. I just don't like it in this scenario. This setup sucks. I just don't know if the full C high T3 would clears this. So now I have to play a high. Yeah, this has got to be it. I should have hit a 5 now after hitting that. Shit. Old life, then you draw a line through it. You don't take it. All right, so if I hit it, we got to figure out what distance we want, because I don't know if I'm going to get it close enough to go over the top. I think I need a 6-wood or else I can't clear it. Jesus, that 9-wood is awesome. Yeah, all right. So no risk. Don't worry about the pyramid hole. We used to have to put it in a spot where you had to thumb it through that gap. Well, now with tees, not necessary. My best frozen pizza of all time is a home run in sausage and uncured pepperoni. And right now, God, the lots of matzo mac and cheese pizza is actually fantastic. I hate you, Kevin. Kevin, if you can hear me, I hate you. I hate you, Kevin Lindsay. This is for me getting the oi fuck replay. This is worse than the oi fuck replay code. I hate this motherfucking hole. I've always hated that hole. I think it's the fucking worst hole they've ever designed. It's so stupid that we have to go through an obstacle that like you're breaking an obstacle. It's so dumb. If that was supposed to be the right play, that should have had an open window there, not a window that you go through. And of course, it's a totally offset look for the fucking carnival shot that we have to hit there. And then also the putting on it apparently is fixed now, is what I've been told. That it doesn't have it. And now we get changing par holes for 1,000, Alex. All right, I quit. Fuck it. All right, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I really don't want to play this now that there's fucking shit holes at the end of it. Garbage. Great setup, good garbage at the end. Let's change pars all over the place. Fuck, that's so stupid. So now you guys know hole one, the first setup is bullshit, right? You can't play it because you might as well just start the game in DNF because 18 isn't there. What's the point? I mean, for me, at least that is. But it's DNF on the first one and play the second one. I mean, really, there's 2 holes that technically aren't drivable. So it's not even fair to... It's not even fun to play that setup. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to go upstairs to make sure King's alive. I'm going to eat some more sushi. And fuck you, Kevin Lindsay. I love you, buddy. But we will see you guys on Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe King and I will get going. But I think that's going to be a lot of sleep and snuggling tomorrow. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday, most likely. But look for us and we'll make a post. I'll also get up all the spreadsheet with the raffle stuff by tomorrow. I'm not going to do it right now. I just want to go sit down. But I love you guys. It was fun seeing most of you this weekend. If you haven't made it out to a tournament, reach out to me. I'll talk you into it. Maybe buy your way in. But otherwise, have a great night, guys.